Hello, my name is Katherine Briley, and welcome to my website portfolio. For all of my clients, I really try to include the characteristics of their business in the layout of the website. Although for most of my websites as well, I also try to include many images, colors, but also a sense of balance with a lot of clear and open space to provide a pleasant aesthetic experience for all the clients' audiences. Foster Hanks and Ballard is a law firm that's based in a few different areas of Georgia. And the challenge for this website was creating a atmosphere that people who wanted to come and get help from a lawyer would feel welcome and feel, hope that their case could be solved, but also have this professional aspect. Another struggle I was having with this website was organizing the content because there was lots of text content, so I'm using a lot of accordions, a lot of pop-ups, and using imagery to then lead viewers to a different page or a different pop-up that they can then read if they choose to, but they don't get overwhelmed with a huge block of text. This company is for my, or this website was for my long-term clients that I work a lot with, and they're really fantastic. Driven Consulting is a business consulting company, and they have a lot of clients, and it needed to be professional, but I had a red, almost sometimes pink, but mostly red scheme to show that this company was driven, it was fiery, it was passionate about its goals and its clients' goals. But then I balanced that with a lot of grays, a lot of whites, a lot of blacks, so just a lot of balanced, fierce colors, and then, colorless backgrounds as well. Another challenge for this website is they had a section called Clients and Partners, where they wanted to show the partners and the clients that they kind of have worked with. And they wanted to have these, blocks of pictures, and I said, how can I make this website look good with, raw block pictures? And so I chose to do frames and have these picture frames around these blocks, almost like a wall. And, it turned out really beautifully, I think, to kind of organize that, but also have what the client wanted. This next website was for L. Davis Logistics, a trucking company. They didn't give me a lot of information for the site, so this was a really good practice. And okay, what if your client doesn't have the information that they want to put on the website? What do? And this actually helped me with a website further on, which I'll talk about in a second. This client gave me some information. I had to build off of that information. And then another thing that was hard is finding kind of a color scheme that would work, and I kind of went with blue because almost the idea of driving under an open sky and driving night and day for their clients. Labadors is a really cute website. This is also for my long-term clients. This company sells puppies, the two beautiful dogs that they own, this couple owns, and sell these puppies, pure Labradors, to clients. And so I really wanted to show off how cute these dogs are, right? But also how loyal, brave, almost stoic the Labrador is itself. And that's kind of something the client also, really wanted in their website. So I used a lot of imagery of, the very loyal, very stoic dog, but also had a lot of images of, cute puppies. And then I kind of went with lots of darker colors on top of the pictures, but I almost want to get this vibe of sitting by a fire at night with your dog and your family, and just kind of this almost homey, comforting, warm, cozy feeling in the site. This website is for another trucking company, and this is the client that didn't give me really any information for the site at all. And as I said, the L. Davis Logistics website was a really good practice for this because they just said, hey, I want you to come up with the content. So I had to do a lot of research on trucking, more than I usually do, because I usually do good amount of research on my client's business in the first place, but I really had to do research in order to kind of create and gather information for this client's website. And then taking that information I researched and putting it on the website in a very organized, logical, and readable way for the viewer was also a challenge for me. And I used a lot of imagery, a lot of icons, a lot of different, almost pockets of space that I could, nestle. Origin is a landscaping company. And I really went heavy on the imagery here to kind of show the work they do, show it off, but also just show the beauty of what they can create from just, foliage and rocks and, water pieces. And it's really astounding, and I really wanted to show that off. And so the homepage was just, a pure slideshow of just their work, with a little bit of text in the corner, but I really wanted to astound the viewer right off with, this is what this company can do. And then from there on, it goes into, services. Willow Ministries is a prison ministry, and for their website, they really wanted to go with kind of a hand reaching down to the needy, and that very like a loving, gracious God and Lord kind of vibe. So lots of light, lots of clouds, lots of just kind of almost a hopeful vibe to the site. And in contrast with those, very intricate images that had a lot of depth, I used a lot of white and open space to kind of balance that out. And then for this website, I think the biggest challenge was the about page, because there was a lot of information needed and I needed to organize that. So what I did was I used buttons at the top to kind of let the viewer choose where they wanted to go on the page, just in case they didn't want to scroll through the whole entire page of content. And so that was a way to organize it and also make it easier for the viewer to kind of choose what they wanted to do when they reach the about page. And lastly, my website, which you've probably already explored a little bit, I wanted this website to be very accessible to all different audiences, and be very organized. I wanted to lay it out like a story, so each section leads you to the next section using buttons, or if you, or even if you just want to scroll through it. But I wanted to kind of show the client what they would get from working with me, and also just have it be organized and, again, like I said, story-like. So that was my inspiration for this site, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out. Thank you for viewing my website portfolio. Again, if you would like a website, please contact me using the contact form at the bottom of the website. Thank you for watching.